Going to do some deadheading hereabouts. Gonna try and get to some of these things that have suffered. We're almost to the point where I can start planting some fall pansies and mums. We're just about there. The heat wave has broken for now, so I need to get in here and clean stuff up. What I have learned, a big lesson I have learned, is that having stuff all crowded in like this, I know a lot of you are like shaking your head saying, duh, Julie, duh, but you know me, I have to learn things for myself. Having all of this out like this, especially all at kind of a low layer, makes it almost impossible to get to the stuff in the back, and that has just not worked out. So we won't be doing it that way again. This over here, where it's well, kind of staggered and not all laid out with like odds and ends, decorative things that I enjoy, taking up space in the middle, I am able to get to all of them. So this is how we will do things, especially when it comes to plants that need constant attention. We'll do it this way from now on. So when I clean this up in the fall, I will definitely be making some changes to how I'm doing that. For instance, I mean, I need to chop these lilies down and divide them, but look at all I have to get through just to get to them. So we're learning as we go, absolutely learning as we go. Now, one of you mentioned that I should be planting cilantro like regularly, new plantings, so that I have a constant supply, and so it doesn't all end up like this. So I am going to plant some more cilantro today. Not sure where, probably in one of these empty pots where nothing has taken, or even right here where I tried growing cilantro and for whatever reason, it was the same seeds as those others, but that just did not take. But I have several other pots hereabouts that we could absolutely do that with. We've got space right here. Could plant some cilantro right there. So we'll see. We'll do what we can. But I'm going to start with deadheading. I am in love with these. Look at these. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, those are so beautiful. Even if they aren't kind of what I had planned for right here, like, because this is Splash Mountain. This is my little Splash Mountain diorama, if you will. There's Brer Rabbit. And I had wanted this to kind of like cascade, but I think I'll have to do like a blue kind of alyssum, something similar to alyssum that'll just kind of flow down. This obviously is not doing that, but these are so beautiful and they have taken so well. All I did was stuck the seeds in between these bottles and just jammed in some soil in there, and look how well they have done. I'm thrilled with how well they have done. I just wish they were cascading. The leaves are cascading beautifully. Again, lesson learned. Look at this hen and chicks. Oh my goodness. Like almost all of my hen and chicks all over my yard, in every garden, almost all of them have gone nuts this year, doing all kinds of fun and fabulous stuff. We're here by Mr. Owl. There's another one. And then we've got a whole bunch of them out in my other gardens. They're so cool. Seriously, it's just like totally alien. Love it. Couple other things I need to do today. I need to oil and sharpen some of my implements. I have oil that we found. It was actually sewing machine oil that we found in a public school dumpster. Some of you will remember. And I'm going to use that on there. And I'm going to look at a tutorial on how to sharpen those tools. I also have all these seeds that you guys have recently sent to us. So I'm adding them to my other seeds. This is what I wanted to look at. I think this is what I thought I was planting right here, but that can't be right. 3 to 4 inches. Oh, no, it is. Pay attention, guys, to the growing height. Yeah, that is 1 to 2 feet that these are supposed to grow to. Obviously not cascading plants. Oops. Anyway, lesson learned. I couldn't remember, was it forget-me-nots or bachelor buttons that I had planted, but it was obviously the forget-me-nots. Bachelor buttons, actually, they grow really tall also, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they grow huge. So either way would not have worked for what I thought I was doing, but lesson learned. So I am going to go ahead and plant a couple of these different ones. I really want to try this savory because I've never had that before. Didn't even know it existed. And I want to do this really pretty opal basil so that hopefully we get a late fall harvest of some of these. One other thing that I am doing is I'm going to feed all of the plants. So I have this Expert Gardener water-soluble plant food, and I've got my watering can. This was salvaged. Some of you will remember if you've been with us a long time. This was from a craft store dumpster. So going to get that ready and feed these starving plants. So far so good. I got several different kinds of seeds into the pots. I added soil to several of the pots that needed it. I fed everything with the plant food stuff, and I'm excited. Our heat wave has definitely broken, at least for now. It's supposed to be between 97 and 100 today. I know in some places that's like, wait, did your heat wave actually break? Yes, it did. We were at, around 105, a little bit above that there for about a week. And that was rough. That was really rough, especially for my plants, as I showed you guys, especially where I wanted to be out and about and doing other things. So yeah, the heat wave has broken. Yay! And we should be around, kind of vacillating, kind of up and down a little bit, 95, 97, 95. 100 max. So definitely a great week to be doing some gardening. Next week is going to be really busy. It's the last week before school, so we've got a lot going on there. Some of you may have heard or may have seen, I posted it on somewhere on our Facebook, I think. Our state here in Utah did finally decide. They came to some common sense, reason prevailed, and the thing that I was so worried about that I talked about on, my grown-up channel, Frugal Mama's Time Out. Feel free to go over there and subscribe. But I was so worried because our state had implemented this ridiculous modified quarantine thing where kids that had been exposed to people who were diagnosed with corona could still come to school. It was madness. It was insane. I don't know who was flying that plane. I was going to say boat, but I guess that doesn't make sense unless you're Peter Pan. But anyway, there was so much uproar, hallelujah, and they changed it. And so I feel so much more comfortable now with sending the kids back to school. It's still absolutely terrifying. I'm not excited about it, but that was my biggest worry. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I am going to go ahead with preparations. We've ordered clothing because I don't want to go into stores and be trying on clothes. It's just not something I feel comfortable with doing. We have all the masks that were sent to us as a promo to try out. And so I feel pretty comfortable with that. So now it's a matter of getting them ready and also trying to squeeze every last bit of summer and relaxation out of this last, week and a half that we have, so that we start the school year in a good mental headspace. I am getting my season pass for Lagoon and getting individual tickets for the kids, because there is a deal going through the end of the month that takes like $20 off of the price per child. And so we're going to be doing that. My sister will be here this next week. And so we are going to go to Lagoon on Tuesday, just the kids and I, and then on Friday with my sister. I'm so excited. We're going to do everything we can to try to just get into a good place for starting such a stressful situation. Reagan and I are going to go to the Disney store, because one of you fabulous frugal friends sent him a gift card for his birthday in January, and we're finally going to use it now that the Disney store is open. We're also going to head up to Salt Lake to go to the Lego store to check that out, and most likely just window shop. Most likely. We'll see. And Mariah and I are going to make little pudding dirt cups, where you do like Oreos and gummy worms. I got all the supplies. We're going to be doing that together. Just all these different things that we're trying to do to have as much fun as we possibly can before summer ends, and we start this pretty stressful time that is going back to school in the middle of all this madness. And it'll be what it will be, and we've committed to a week, giving it a week in school to see how it goes, see if they even stay up and running. I know schools in other areas had to shut right back down after starting up, or whole classes had to quarantine right after starting back up. If that is kind of the flavor, then nope, we'll just pull them and we'll be done. We were supposed to give, I'm gonna pull up here, be more comfortable. Put you guys right here, hope you don't mind. Technically, we're supposed to give like a whole semester to whatever it is that we decide, whether it's in school or at home. But I don't think anyone is going to fight us if after a week of seeing that things are just like a mess and crazy, if we decide to go ahead and pull them out. I don't think anyone's going to fight us on that. And even if they did, that's something where that's a fight I'm willing to fight. I hate to inconvenience the teachers, the school staff, etc. But the safety of my kids obviously is paramount. That is, you know, my number one priority. So the kids and I, in talking about it and them really wanting to see their friends and, you know, their teachers and have that experience, you know, we weighed out all the risks and the, you know, benefits and the risks. And where we did get this announcement from the state, that really helped a lot. So yeah, we're going to give it a week and we're going to see how it goes. But we're also going to have so much fun this next week and a half, and we will be bringing you along for all of it right here on this channel. So please go ahead and subscribe. And I'm going to get some more gardening done, and I will try to document as much of that as I can so that I can show you. So come on back. We'll see you real soon. Have a wonderful day and a fabulous week. Let's just enjoy the rest of this summer. You guys do whatever you can to make it just a better day, a good day, an enjoyable day, because we don't know how many days we have. I love you guys. I appreciate you, each and every one of you, and we'll see you all real soon.